Big up to the yardies. Hi, love bugs. I'm going to do a review on how to get away with murder. Please subscribe to my channel and press a like. Thank you very much. How to Get Away with Murder was so good tonight. I gave it a 10 out of 10. That's how good it was. Sandra Rhimes, Scandal was horrible. Let's just put Scandal on the back burner and cancel it already. But How to Get Away with Murder was so good. I am so excited. I'm so hyped. Yes, let's get into it. So it started out with Annalise calling Connor on the phone and like, listen, Laurel had her baby. Basically, Laurel had her baby. She's in the hospital. She's in intensive care. And I think Connor told her what's going on with the other idiots, with Asher and all of them with shooting the guy. So basically, Frank showed up at the hospital and it's like, where is she? Where is she? Is she okay? Is the baby okay? What's going on? What's going on? So Frank was like, I want to see the baby. And the doctor said, no, you can't see the baby, family only. So Frank said, I'm the baby's father. I want to see the baby. So they took him to see the baby. Annalise was with him. Obviously, when we saw the baby, we know it was Wes baby because the baby was black. It couldn't be Frank baby. I was like, yes, Wes is the dad. I'm so excited. I wanted Wes to be the dad so bad. Big up to Wes. Anyway, so we realized Wes is the dad. So that was a good thing. So they went to see Laurel. She was passed out, because she just had a baby and she's trying to get her strength back together. So then Connor was it no, I think Connor called what's the name Asher's girlfriend called Connor and tell him that Asher's in jail. Our name is slipping right now. I know her name, but it's slipping me right now. Anyway, and told Connor that Asher's in jail. And Connor was like, well, what do you want me to do? What's going on? And then basically she told Connor also that they're interviewing your fiance also. So both of them were stuck there and he needs to help Asher. Basically, Connor called back Annalise and told Annalise what's going on. Annalise told him to go see her ex-boyfriend. I know there's a lot of people name I'm missing. I'm sorry, guys. It's just a lot tonight. So he went to see him and said, Annalise needs you to help Asher out, please. So basically he went to the police station to see what's going on with that. Then the evil man showed up, Laurel's father, who is the evilest person in the world. This is the reason why she had the baby prematurely. This is everything. He killed. Okay, this is what happened. P.S. I mean, everybody who are a fan of How to Get Away with Murder know what happened. He basically killed Wes, and Laura made it her mission to get her father because he killed her baby daddy. Okay, so he came to the hospital and he basically told the hospital that he wants custody. He has temporary. The hospital told Idalise that he basically have temporary custody of his grandson because Laurel they took blood work from her and she was on medication. She was on drugs. Basically, they say she was taking cocaine and she was taking a bunch of antidepressant pills and all that stuff, and that basically they gave her father temporary custody. Let's be honest, her father is rich as rich can be. All he did was buy the doctor, buy the police officer, buy all of them, and that's why now he has the grandson, which I don't know why, because he don't give a shit about that little baby. All he wants that baby for is to get back at Laura, because he told Laurel don't do it, and Laurel did it. Side note, that guy Dominic, I guess tonight is the first time I see Dominic, and I've been watching it. So, Dominic is a guy that worked for Laurel's father. He basically told Laurel, he basically told Laurel, please don't do this. Stop what you're doing, because he knew this was not going to end well. Anyway, so, the side note, we'll see what, we're going to get back to Dominic because something happened to him in the end. So, Annalise was telling him, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. He's lying. He pays off a lot of people. And, there's nothing wrong with her. She's not taking drugs. She will never hurt her baby. So basically, Annalise called her shrink, her psychiatrist, and told him to come to the hospital. When he got to the hospital, she told her psychiatrist, listen, I need you to help Laurel because they're trying to take her baby from her. I need you to actually go talk to her and take an assessment and tell them that there's nothing wrong with her and they shouldn't take her baby. He said, I can't do that because I'm not affiliated with this hospital. And she was like, she basically blackmailed her own shrink, like, you have to do it. If you don't do it, I'm going to tell them what you did for me. So basically, he went in there to try to talk to her, but before that, the father, Annalise was like, told the doctor, the administration of the hospital, give me everything you have on Laurel and all the information that they said they had that showed that she take drugs and showed that she did all this stuff while she was pregnant with a baby. So they showed it to her and she was reading. Oh my God, that father is a bastard. He basically has everything documented that she's on drugs. Basically, she's basically an unfit parent. So Annalise was trying to get her psychiatrist now to switch it around to say no, she's not crazy, she's not taking drugs, but nothing wrong with her, and she's fine. But basically, Annalise, Shrink told her, well, listen, she was depressed. She used to take all these medications. She stopped taking that medication, but so how do you know she wasn't really doing all the stuff that her dad said she was doing? Side note, Annalise, Shrink, you are an idiot. Okay. Next, we go to Annalise rushed because the hospital administrator came to Annalise and told us that, listen, her father, Laurel's father, is taking a baby away. He has custody of the baby, and he's taking the baby out of NICU from there because he's taking the baby to a specialist. He has the money to pay for a specialist, so he's going to take him to like a better hospital. So while the father was taking away the baby, they was taking the baby away from the hospital. Annalise was crying, was like, please don't let him take the baby, please don't let him take the baby, because basically he's gonna kill the baby. You know, and he's only doing this despite his daughter. He doesn't really want the kid. And he's like, basically her father went to Annalise and said, listen, thank you for saving my grandson, but he is my blood and I'm going to take care of him. Boy, you don't give a shit about that baby. Bye, Felicia. Okay? You only want that baby because you want to torture your daughter, Laurel. That is so wrong. But anyway, so they left for the baby. So Annalise went back in the room. Laurel finally woke up. They told her what happened. She was like, I want my baby, I want my baby. So the doctors gave her a shot, basically to calm her down, you know, to make her relax. Next, we go back to Asher still in jail, and Connor's fiance, what is his name? I'm sorry, it's slipping my mind. Connor's fiance, they were interviewing him, and asked him, well, what happened to the guy? Why the guy shot himself? And basically, you know, he was like, you know, we're in there, he was arguing, he got crazy, you know, and then he accidentally shot himself because Asher, oh God, why I keep on forgetting her name, but everybody know who it is. Asher's girlfriend basically told him what to say because she basically know her boyfriend very well, and she knew Asher was gonna basically tell the truth because Asher's a sweetheart. So basically, they lied and they lied and they lied. So after all that happened, the cop basically don't believe him because she just think they're full of bullshit. She don't believe their story. She think their story is all a lie. So we go back to the hospital, and Frank was like losing his mind because Frank was like, what am I, you know, what? Annalise basically, Annalise sort of had a breakdown. Side note, she had a little breakdown. She went and took a shower, and she was crying, and she came back in her sweatsuit and her sweat outfit, and they were sitting by Laura's bed, and Laura was like, where's my baby, where's my baby? So Annalise told her, listen, your father had custody of the baby, and he basically have a whole bunch of stuff that's saying you were taking drugs and you're doing all this stuff. But Laura explained that, you know, she stopped taking her antidepressant medication when she was pregnant because her doctor told her it wasn't good for the baby, so she stopped taking it. So basically, that's probably why when they did the blood work on her, that showed up. But that shouldn't have showed up. If she showed that she's not taking drugs, that proved that her father is a compulsive liar, and he paid off the hospital and the police officer for everything they did to her. Anyway, so basically, she was telling Annalise about, you know, it's her fault why they took the baby because Dominique called her, which Dominique works for her dad, called her and told her not to do it, but she still did it anyway, and it's her fault why her baby's in this position. She don't deserve to be her baby's, she don't deserve to be the mom, and Annalise says, no, that's not true. Basically, so Frank got pissed. Frank went and fought Dominic, okay? Basically knocked him out and beat the shit out of him. And basically Dominic said, oh, you fell for her, I fell for her too. You know, Wes fell for her too. But listen, none of us really know who the real Laura is. So, meanwhile, Laura's at a hospital with Annalise planning like, you know, the only person actually can help me right now is Dominic. And she had no idea that Frank killed Dominic. So when Frank came back to the hospital, she says, okay, the only way to get out of the situation if we have Dominic to help us. So she's like, I'm going to call Dominic. And Frank was like, I don't think you're going to get him. And she didn't understand what was going on. And basically, Annalise was telling her, listen, Laura, she's not listening to them. So she tried to call him on the phone. And Frank had his phone in his pocket, and the phone kept ringing in Frank's pocket. And she's like, Frank, I can't believe you do something so stupid. How could you do such a dumb stuff? That is so stupid. How could you do something so stupid? So basically, you know, they're kind of screwed because no Dominic now. So what is the next game plan? Because they got to come up with a game plan. So who knows what the game plan is. But all so okay. So basically, it wrapped up with they got the phone and they got Wes. Wes left a voicemail on the phone for Dominic. On Dominic's phone, they listened to the voicemail, and the voicemail said, "Hey, this is Christoph. That's Wes' real name." And basically, everybody's shocked because everybody's like, "Wait a minute, we didn't even know that Wes knew Dominic, much as calling him and talking to him." So now we have to get to the bottom of how does Wes know Dominic, and why was Wes calling Dominic? But it was so good tonight. The plot twist was excellent. First of all, Asher is temporary out of jail. He can go back to jail anytime. So we got to figure that problem. We got to figure out how to get Laurel baby back from her crazy ass dad. We got to figure out why the hell Wes is calling Dominic Laurel father lynchman or hitman or whatever. We have no idea what's going on, and that's why I love it, because the cliffhanger. There's a lot of stuff need to be solved. Anyway, How to Get Away with Murder was really good tonight. I gave it a 10. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.